Could a blaze on a river stop an empire's march? In 208 CE, two underdogs ignited a fire that changed China forever. Welcome to the Battle of Red Cliffs, where flames forged a kingdom. In winter 208 CE, warlord Tao Tao faced allies Liu Bei and Sun Quan in a naval clash along China's Yangtze River. The Battle of Red Cliffs, fought near modern Chibi, Liu Bei saw 50,000 defenders halt a 200,000-strong army. Today, we'll uncover how this battle shaped the Three Kingdoms and why its fire tactics still burn bright. By 208 CE, the Han Dynasty, ruling 60 million across 4 million square kilometers, was crumbling. Warlords vied for power, with Tao Tao, aged 53, controlling northern China's 20 million subjects and 500,000 troops. Liu Bei, 47, led 100,000 refugees in Jing province, allied with Sun Quan, 26, ruler of Wu's 5 million in the southeast. In 207 CE, Tao Tao crushed 300,000 rebels at Guandu, seizing 10,000 tons of grain and 1 million square kilometers. Seeking to unify China, Tao Tao marched south to conquer Jing and Wu, targeting the Yangtze, a 6,300-kilometer artery yielding 5,000 tons of rice annually. Liu Bei and Sun Quan, with 50,000 troops, formed a coalition to defend Chibi's cliffs, 100 kilometers south of modern Wuhan, with 250,000 troops and 1,000 ships. This battle would decide China's heart. In November 208 CE, Tao Tao encamped 10 kilometers north of Chibi with 200,000 troops, 150,000 infantry, 100,000 spearmen with 8-foot lances, 50,000 archers with 1 million crossbow bolts, 20,000 cavalry with sabers, and 30,000 sailors on 800 war junks, each 20 meters long with 50 oars. His 100-hectare camp, with 5-meter earthworks, stored 500 tons of millet, 2 million liters of water, and 10,000 bronze swords, supplied by 10,000 ox carts. Liu Bei and Sun Quan deployed 50,000 troops, 30,000 Wu infantry, 20,000 spearmen, 10,000 archers with 500,000 bolts, 10,000 Liu Bei infantry under Guan Yu, and 10,000 Wu sailors on 200 junks, led by Zhou Yu, aged 33. Their 20-hectare camp, fortified with 3-meter palisades, held 100 tons of rice and 500,000 liters of water carried by 2,000 boats. The Yangtze, 2 kilometers wide at Chibi, with 50-meter cliffs, favored defenders' ambushes. Few know Sun Quan's spy, Wang Ge, posed as a defector, feeding Tao false intelligence. In early December 208 CE, Tao Tao advanced 800 junks, chained together for stability, forming a 3-kilometer front with 30,000 sailors and 50,000 spearmen. Liu Bei's 10,000 infantry, under Zhu Zhiliang, held Chibi's western shore, while Zhou Yu's 200 junks, each with 50 archers, patrolled the river. At dawn, Wu archers fired 100,000 fire arrows, sinking 50 cow junks and killing 2,000 sailors. Tao 50,000 crossbowmen, Wu's 200,000 bolts, killing 1,000 Wu spearmen. On December 10th, Guan Yu's 5,000 infantry ambushed Ka's 10,000 cavalry at Wulin, killing 1,500 with 10,000 javelins. Tao chained junks, immobile against the current, lost 5,000 troops to Wu's 50 fire ships, each loaded with 1 ton of straw. By mid-December, Tao army down to 170,000, faced 10,000 desertions. By late December, Zhou Yu devised a fire attack, exploiting a southeast wind. Wang Ge, feigning defection, sailed 20 fire ships, each with 2 tons of oil-soaked reeds, toward Tao's 750 junks, chained in a 2-kilometer line. On January 1st, 209 CE, at midnight, the fire ship struck, igniting 500 junks, killing 30,000 sailors and 20,000 spearmen. The blaze, fueled by 1,000 tons of wood, spread 5 kilometers, per the records of the 3 kingdoms. Zhou used 200 junks, with 10,000 archers, fired 200,000 fire arrows, killing 10,000 Cao troops. Liu Bei's 20,000 infantry attacked Tao 100,000 survivors at Wulin, their 8-foot lances killing 5,000. Tao, aged 53, fled north with 50,000 troops, losing 20,000 to disease on a 200-kilometer retreat. By January 10th, the battle ended, with 70,000 Cao troops dead, 30,000 deserted, and 70,000 escaped. The coalition lost 5,000 infantry, 1,000 sailors. The Yangtze held 200 wrecked junks and 10,000 spears. On January 11th, Liu Bei and Sun Quan buried 6,000 dead in 20 tumuli, looting 5,000 tons of millet, 2,000 bronze crossbows, and 1 million bronze coins. Tao's 30,000 prisoners were ransomed for 1,000 tons of rice, with 10,000 enslaved. The coalition's 44,000 troops occupied Chibi, seizing 2,000 square kilometers, yielding 1,000 tons of rice annually. Tao, with 70,000 survivors, retreated to Yi, losing 5,000 to ambushes by 5,000 Wu cavalry. Tao's defeat, costing 100,000 troops 20% of his army, halted his unification, reducing his grain supply by 5,000 tons. Liu Bei gained Jing with 1 million subjects, while Sun Quan solidified Wu, adding 500,000. The battle's 76,000 dead depopulated Chibi's 100,000 residents by 20,000. A myth claims Cao's army was 800,000. Chen Shu's records confirm 200,000. Could Cao have won with unchained ships? The Battle of Red Cliffs, with 250,000 troops and 1,000 junks, birthed the 3 kingdoms. Chen Shu's records of the 3 kingdoms records 70,000 Tao dead, 6,000 coalition losses, backed by 5,000 crossbow bolts and earth at Yiling. Zhou Yu's fire attack, burning 500 junks with 20 fire ships, influenced naval tactics at Yiling into 22 CE, sinking 100 Wu ships. The battle, spanning 10 kilometers, used 300,000 fire arrows and 10,000 lances. The 3 kingdoms, Wei, Shu, Wu, lasted to 280 CE, with 1 million troops clashing over 70 years. Tao's defeat enabled Liu Bei's Shu ruling 1 million by 221 CE and Sun Quan's Wu lasting to 280 CE. Chibi's shores, yielding 500 tons of rice by 250 CE, hosted 1,000 pilgrims annually. The battle proved cunning could defy might, but division doomed China's unity. The Battle of Red Cliffs halted Cao's empire, with 50,000 coalition troops burning 70,000 enemies. Zhou Yu's fire ships, igniting 500 junks, forged the 3 kingdoms, shaping China for centuries. As Chen Shu wrote, Red Cliffs flames lit the land's division and none could quench it. This clash shows strategy burns brighter than numbers. Next, we'll explore a battle where warriors faced beasts of war. Stay tuned for more epic histories. That concludes the Battle of Red Cliffs, a fiery epic in our Great Battles of Antiquity series. Thank you for joining this historic journey. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for new war histories every week. Share this video to spread the history. See you in the next epic.